So I think I'm most happy with our growth and our maturity as a team, just how we going about things.
And do you have any thoughts on the NBA's what they've announced they're going to do with officiating and having kind of a dialogue between the players and the officials? Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it's anytime you could open up some line of communication with people you have to work with so closely and so often is never a bad thing. But I think the officials have a tough job. You know, we all competitors. We get passionate about it. We feel like we get fouled. We scream. And I think one thing that's important for us to remember as players and as competitors is that, you know, these guys are men at the end of the day. So, you know, sometimes we might be screaming and shouting and sometimes get in their space. And we got to understand they make mistakes too, just like we travel and miss shots and turn the ball over. So it's great that we having this dialogue, that this conversation is going to happen. But I think for the most part, the referees, they do a great job. They're the best in the world, and they're going to miss calls. They're going to make mistakes. You know, they're going to have emotions and get attitudes and say something smart back to us every once in a while because they human. And I think sometimes we expect them to be superhuman. Like, just be referees, don't have no emotions. And I'll be the first one to tell you, I might scream at a referee and say how I feel about something, but I know that they not, you know, out here doing stuff on purpose and missing calls. So it'd be good for us to say what we got to say and for them to do the same.
Has working with Don helped change your perspective a little bit?
It has, because there's been times where he's like, you was wrong on that one.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You fouled him or he didn't foul you. So just having that clarity of, you know, seeing those situations and knowing when you're wrong. And then the things that come up all the time where you just feel like it happens all the time and knowing that you're right. So I think it helps gauge what to do in games and how to feel about certain things that get called or not called.
Just your thoughts on the game tomorrow versus Clippers, a team that you know has kind of kept going despite having injuries and has guys that really stepped up. Your thoughts on what you guys are about that one?
I mean, despite all the injuries and everything they've been through this season, they've stayed afloat. They've continued to compete, and I think they've learned something about themselves where, you know, they could depend on a lot of guys, and they're gonna play hard. They're gonna compete, and now they got guys back and they playing good basketball. They got a lot of belief right now, and we're gonna have to go in there and win the game. I mean, they beat us, so I mean, we're gonna have to go in there and do what we've been doing and try to go win a game.